All right, what's up, everybody? This is Brian Besu, your co-host for the Courtside Basketball Podcast. We got a special guest today, Dre del Castillo, one of my good friends for almost 30 years now. We went to school together at Emerson Elementary, played a bunch of years throughout our high school career, and just want to share his story with everyone. What's up, Andre?
What's going on, brother?
Man, so I just want people to understand your story, and just want to start really from day one, when you started playing ball, when you started playing sports.
Okay, so I first started playing baseball at a young age.
Keep it closer here.
From like five to like 12, 13 years old, and around 12 I picked up basketball. I started hooping at Tamiami, Kendall Hammocks, all the local leagues, West Kendall. Then from there I got recruited to play travel ball AAU for the Kendall Hammocks Warriors. We were pretty damn good. And then from there was high school, bro. Just, you already know about high school.
For sure. So I want to start off at Tamiami because a lot of the folks here at Courtside played at Tamiami. Most of my friends that I'm still friends with at Tamiami, they're playing here now. So I don't see many leagues like before. There's a Tamiami still going on. I think it's like its 52nd year going. But give us a little something about the years at Tamiami. Did you have any success? Were you any good there?
Yeah. Tamiami was a lot of success there. I had a couple back-to-back championships. I played a lot with Devin, Delator Insurance. We ran it back a couple times, a couple MVPs. That's when I started peaking really, because I was playing travel ball at the same time, and I saw my game just getting better than everybody that used to be better than me.
So were you putting in a lot of work in your game, or were you just because I grew up playing in the parks, Tropical Park, Ronzelli Park in Sweetwater. I used to play a lot on the 9-foot baskets with Murder Mo, and the more I played, the better I got. Were you like a person that played in the parks, or were you someone that really worked on your game, the skill work, the cones, the trainers? What were you doing?
Yeah, I was a basketball addict, bro. I played at the park. I played at the gym. I was constantly playing in leagues. Travel ball, Friday you leave school early, and you're playing ball all weekend, coming back home Sunday night. So I was an addict, bro. I would play high school games, and then after the games, I would go to LA Fitness and do drills with my brother, my older brother, who was really like a mentor to me. So, yeah, bro, a lot of hoops. I loved it.
So, man, me, myself, I had an older brother. He's probably the same age as your brother. He was a high school basketball player, so he was able to teach me a lot. He was able to show me, the ins and outs, some tricks of the game. And these one-on-one battles with your brothers is really where you get better, where you get tougher. I know you used to play outdoor basketball. You used to, because LA Fitness opened up when we were in high school.
Right.
So we didn't have the luxury to play ball every day inside. Like, you had to work on your game, on the double rims, on the tough concrete, get scraped up, and keep playing.
The hoop it up.
The hoop it ups, for sure. Me and Fui, we won a couple championships. We won the Miami, and then we won the World Championships with our friend Michael Casas. But when did you...
My cousin.
Yeah, your cousin, that's right.
Yeah.
So what parks did you grow up playing at? What did you go out to different parks to try to get some runs, or did you have like your park that you went all the time and you grew up at?
Yeah, I played at Joe Hall, Tamiami Lakes Park, right by my house. I would run there, get a little cardio before we played, and yeah, there was some good runs over there for sure.
And where exactly is Joe Hall?
It's right there on 132nd and Coral Way, right by Isla Canaria.
Oh, okay.
So that's where I was out.
So that's like the Braddock area. That's like
Yeah.
a lot of kids from that side of town. And I mean, back in the days, the parks were packed. Like, if you lost, you're gonna be waiting for an hour. Now you go to these parks, nobody's even playing because I mean, there's so many gyms now, and there's so many now that there's adult leagues and stuff. It's a different format. But back to Hoop It Up. How old were you when you started playing Hoop It Up?
Hoop it up like around 13, 14. I always played every year. Competitive. Played against T.Y. Hilton. Remember Antrell Rowe?
Yeah, bro. That
He
guy
always
was
had,
huge.
from the U. He always had a couple good teams out there. Definitely fun, bro. Won a couple championships there, and it was awesome, bro. It was old school basketball. You had to bleed to get a foul over there, you know.
For sure. A lot of these people don't know about the hoop it up format. They used to just pick up regular referees. These guys probably made $50, $100 a day in the blazing sun. And a lot of these guys, you didn't even know who these referees were, so they let you play, bro.
Yeah.
And I think that style of basketball is always gonna be my favorite. Now it's very hard to play defense in the NBA. I used to referee high school and college, and it's kind of like they want more points. You gotta get your hands off. You can't be as physical as basketball was. And I think when we grew up in the 90s and the early 2000s, you really had to be physical. You had to push back. Talking shit was a must. Getting inside each other's head was like a trick of the game, and hoop it up really brought the best out of each other. And we started playing when we were, I think, even in elementary. We won in elementary, we won in middle school, we won in high school, and then I stopped playing after that. I mean, the first one that I remember was in Tamiami back in the days. There was like 100 and something courts.
Yeah,
Then
Miami, then Dolphin Stadium.
Yeah.
The street.
Yeah, bro.
Rugged.
On the asphalt. Bro, people diving, people hitting. I remember they used to have a wooden thing on the back. You had to post up, get hit. They wouldn't even call it. And I really I miss those days, bro, because now, you know, with referees and stuff, it's different. When you got legit refs, like here at Courtside, you got people that ref high school, ref college. They know how to call a game. They're not going to let you get as physical. And even though the physicality was really high, there wasn't that many fights that I remember, you know? It was like part of the game. You hit me, I'll hit you too. It's just bumping each other, but it was part of the game, and it really helped out when you went to high school. When you played travel ball, did you see that you were one of the tougher guys on the court? Like, how did that help your game?
Of course, bro. You just play through everything, zero complaints. When you're used to playing like that, you go in, you get fouled. Sometimes you don't even notice, man, because you're not used to it. So it definitely builds toughness to a certain degree.
I agree, man. And so you played for the Hammocks, you said?
I played for the Kendall Hammocks Warriors, which then went to Miami Warriors. We had some ballers, bro. We played with Gary Bush, Louis Barra from Sunset, Marcus Bones back in the day, Varela, Luigi Pace, who's now the coach at Ferguson. So we had some really good teams, bro. We're top 10 in the state, I believe, and we made it to nationals in Indiana. Greg Oden was actually playing out there, killing. That's when he was in his prime before all the injuries. So, yeah, man.
What was your best memory being on a travel team? And really, because I know you went to middle school at W.R. Thomas.
Right.
And then you went where?
High Point Academy.
You went to High Point Academy. So playing middle school basketball, it's all right. You're playing your classmates. You're playing other kids at different schools. Maybe they're not AAU players, but when you go play travel ball, everybody's a baller.
Everybody's a baller. Favorite memory would have to be we played the Lauderdale Lakes Vikings, top team in the state. We got killed by 40. First time in my life I got crossed to the floor.
Do you remember who crossed you?
Bro, I don't know the name, but I'm a short dude, and he was probably up to my shoulders. Those are always the toughest dudes for me to guard, where you got to get a little lower. And don't remember his name. May have been Ray, something like that. But moral of the story, we got killed by 45. We played the same team in the championship, and we won.
Wow.
We won by holding the damn ball the whole game, making them make mistakes. Very frustrated. But we got them. We got them by 10, and we won that tournament. That was one of the few tournaments we won. It wasn't easy, bro. AAU was tough. And we got it done, bro. I love that team. That was one of my favorite teams. Probably the most talented team I ever played on.
Man, those are some big names. I remember back in the days, we played each other in high school a few times. And you mentioned Gary Bush. Gary Bush played at South Ridge when he was younger, and then he went to Columbus in our district, and that guy was dropping 20 and 30 like it was nothing, effortless. and he was a football player, so he was like a special athlete.
Yeah, bro. He ended up playing for Purdue. He had a bad knee injury his freshman year, but freshman year at Southridge, he took him to the district title.
And he dropped
40
40.
a game,
Yeah, bro.
45. The guy was a baller, bro.
I remember playing him in there used to be like summer leagues in the Kendall in Killian, and we would play him, and I'm like, bro, this freshman, like, get out of here, bro.
Dragging his feet,
Slow,
banging
kind of
his arms.
like bad posture. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, this guy can't be that good. And when we checked ball, this kid was amazing, bro. One of the best players in our district during my era.
Yeah.
And I mean, in my eyes, you were always one of the best players in our district because I knew you from back in the days, and I was like, bro, this little guy is a pest. And one of the things that I liked most about you was that you played offense and you played defense. What do you got to say about players that play both ends of the floor and really take pride in defending and really stacking up with the best players?
I loved playing defense, bro. Defense is very big to me. You can't be a top player in my eyes unless you defend, bro. You got to take it personal when somebody gets a bucket on you. I've always taken it personal when somebody scored on me. It's big, bro. Once you locking somebody up, like, you could tell that they don't want the ball anymore. They're looking for a way out. Once you know their moves, you're reading them, you're taking charges. You can see the fear, and they don't want the ball anymore. And then, in my opinion, that player is defeated already. So it's big, bro. I enjoy defense more than offense. Always have.
And who taught you that? Was that your brothers? Was that the park? I know you've had some great coaches. Maybe some of those guys really inspired you to really get down and dirty on defense.
I would say coaching, bro. Just coaching. I had Coach Brown over at Ferguson. Defense first, shell drills every day, 30 minutes to start. We were undersized, so we had to play deep, box out. I know you see me always boxing out here, bigger dudes. It's just principles that get instilled from good coaching. AAU coaching, Coach Eric Martinez. If you don't play D, you don't get minutes, bro. That's how I was back in the day. So I really took pride in it. I still do. I mean, I may not be as fast as I was before, but I try,
Yeah, no, for sure. Everybody, when you match up with Dre, it's definitely not an easy matchup. You're not going to score easy. You always box out. You're very fundamental. And taking charges, bro. I used to play you at Coral Park versus Ferguson, and I would try to cross you up, and you would get it right in front of me, and you're great at selling the call, so you would get the charges. You would do, if somebody tried to spin on you, you get the little rip from the back. Yeah, man. So after playing travel ball, how did you end up at Ferguson?
Okay, so my travel ball coach ended up being the assistant coach at Ferguson, but not yet. Like, when I was a junior, he became. But one of the leagues was held at Ferguson. West Kendall, or Kendall Hammocks, was held at Ferguson. And, bro, at that point, when you're playing travel ball, you play in those little hammocks league, is cake. You're dropping 30, 40 a game. So the coach from Ferguson was watching one day. And
this is Coach Brown?
This is Coach Brown. And he talked to me about going to the school. Braddock was my home school, but my brother had some issues with the coach over there, so I did not go to Braddock. So I went to Ferguson, bro, and it was a great fit, bro. Freshman year, I came off the bench the first game, and then I never saw the bench again. I played all 4 years. Well, not 40 in
32.
high school, 32.
32 minutes. So as a freshman, you went in right in the summer, or did you try out during school? Or
I was doing summer pool workouts. Everybody was telling me I was gonna play JV. I was too young, and I took that very personal, bro. So I would just work, and I in my eyes, I was the best player on the team right when I got there, and I ended up showing it, man.
So even as a freshman, it's very hard to do at a big public school. You got thousands of kids, and you outplayed almost everybody. So freshman year, you were already a starter on varsity.
Right. Freshman year, I was already a starter. Going into the season, I missed probably the first week. I got into some issues at school, so I missed the first week. But upon returning, bro, that's it. I got into my zone. And when you play AAU like that, 8th, 7th grade, bro, it's not that big of a jump going to high school. As a matter of fact, it was a little easier for me. Some teams were a little easier for me. The top teams obviously are better. The South Miamis, Columbuses, South Ridges back in the day. Yeah, man, it was just it
You were
was.
ready. You
I
were
was
putting in
ready,
the
bro.
work, and you've never really had fear. Like you always stepped up, even as a freshman. Like you were way better than me because my freshman year I didn't even make JV. Our JV team was pretty solid. Sophomore year they picked me up. Junior year I was a backup, and then senior year I was finally able to get minutes. But I remember watching as a JV player, watching the varsity after, and I'm looking at you dropping buckets on our team, and our team was pretty damn good. Coral Park was district champs, I think, your freshman year.
Yeah, freshman year,
Freshman,
district champs, and they didn't even have a home floor. Every
exact.
game was on the
This
road.
this was our gym, courtside. We used to practice here, or we used to practice outside courts, and our home games were back in MacArthur, which is now Terra. So that year, we had a great team. We were led by Brian Shiverton, who went to play at Barry, and then we had a bunch of juniors: Mike Vidal, Ariel Martinez, Ulysses, Alex Carmona, Armando, and then your sophomore year, all of those guys became seniors. We had a great team again, but then we lost to South Miami with Mike Baptiste, Isaiah Brown, Boss, Ike. They had South Miami was always the powerhouse in the district,
Yeah.
and I mean you were always giving them 20, 30 points a game. Like what was your like mentality back then? Because as a youngster, me, I had a little bit of fear. I didn't play AAU. I played Tamiami. I played a little bit in the parks, but I was not very developed playing elite talent, and you were. So, what was your mentality going in? Like you had something to prove, or like what was it?
For sure, bro. Like South Miami was big, they were huge, but again, with travel ball, you're used to that already. So I mean, obviously, you had to change your game when you play teams like that. More floaters, more jump shots. Just finding a way to score. Pressuring full court, 94 feet. It's just my confidence was at an all-time high, bro. Any team I played, I wasn't scared. I would embrace those challenges. Those were my favorite games to play always. You wake up, you're in school, suit and tie, and you know you're playing South Miami. It's a good feeling, bro.
Yeah, man. I used to like playing at Ferguson because you guys had a lot of fans. You guys made a lot of noise, and it was never an easy game versus you guys. I remember even with Mike and Ariel, we lost to you guys. I think we lost twice to you guys my junior year, and our coach Luis Guerrero came from Ferguson, and he was like telling us, "Yo, guys, we can't lose to these guys. We gotta come out swinging." And you beat us at home, which was like one of the worst losses that I can remember. And we're like, how the hell do these little guys beat us, bro? Like you just outplayed us. Everybody was aggressive,
Full court press.
full court
Brother.
pressing.
55, it was called that.
55.
Full court press,
Your
bro.
number?
We had a lot of energy, yeah. So, yeah, bro, we just played very hard. Undersized, you got to work. We had 6 a.m. practices. Then you get out of school, you got a 2:30 practice. So it's just basketball, eat, sleep, hoops, you know?
So you had an amazing career. I remember back in the days, it doesn't really happen now anymore, but we used to go to school and get the Miami Herald and check out all the points, the box scores from everybody. And I would see your name as player of the week a few times. What were some of your best performances in high school?
Just to name a few, okay, sophomore year, we played Coral Reef. I don't even know if you remember, but they were state champs.
With Steve.
Granberry, Stevie, Hankerson. I had a very good game, bro. I want to say 31, 12, 13 assists. And you know me, I was a scorer. I'm not a big assist guy. But we beat them. They ended up becoming the state champs. I had a lot of battles with Gary in Columbus, 33, 32, 35, 36, me and him going back at it. And those Columbus games get hype.
Yeah,
you know?
man.
I loved playing there. Gripped floor, you get a little higher, you know. So just to name a few, those are two that pop up in the top of my head. I loved playing South Miami, never less than 20, 25 against them. And it's competitive, bro. You know, we never beat them, though. I'll put that on the record, 0-8. All 4 years we lost to them, but they were just something different, bro. They had some heavy talent over there.
Big time talent, big time athletes, good coach with Doc. And so I know you played amazing these 4 years. Did you ever have a chance to play college? I didn't have any offers. I tried out at Weber. I wasn't even that good in the tryouts. I knew I couldn't play college basketball. I wasn't that good. I think you were. Were you able to play college? Were you able to get some looks or some?
I actually got offered by Weber,
Okay.
Coach Schaffner, Maine, Utah, just a bunch of places I wasn't really interested in at that time. If I had the opportunity now, I would definitely go back and take it. It's just my head was in a different space back then. I wasn't really that interested in playing, but I really do regret it, man. Honestly. So Miami-Dade, I went to Miami-Dade. I tried out. I could have played, but then I just stopped going. I just fell into the wrong things for a couple years, and I stopped hooping.
Yeah, yeah. It happens. It happens to a lot of the athletes down here. Me myself, I probably could have played D3 or something, but I was just in the party mode. I just wanted to party all the time. I played ball at LA, but I didn't really take it serious. I mean, it happens to people. It happens to some really good athletes. I think you could have definitely played if you would have focused like you are now. Now, I didn't see you for many years. Probably bumped into you a few times at LA Fitness. But now that Courtside's around, me, you, and Fui, we're working out almost every day. I really see you motivated, getting back in shape. What do you think about Courtside and what it's done to Miami and adult league basketball?
I think it's awesome, bro. It changes. I honestly think it changes lives, bro. Gives people something to look forward to, Before clock will hit 6, 7, I probably wanted to go out party, hit the bar, whatever. I was a big party guy back in the day.
I know.
So yeah, bro, it's awesome, bro. It's kind of giving me a second opportunity to start hooping again, be healthy for when my daughter gets a little older. Hopefully she hoops. So I think it's awesome, bro. It's great for the community. I get to see a lot of people I used to hoop against. I get to see a lot of new ballers that came after me. I'm actually playing with one of them right now. My boy Jeff is a good baller too. So just meeting a bunch of ballers, bro, it's good, bro. I like being around everybody here. Sometimes when I'm not even working or reffing, I live right there around the corner across Columbus, so I'll just come here and chill and just watch good games if there are any going on. So I think it's great, bro. I think Fui is doing a great job, Vic, and it's awesome, bro. I wish I would have started playing here sooner, to tell you the truth.
What season did you start playing? Because I think right now we're in 13 or 14.
I would say probably 11. I started playing my boy Omar Morel from Everything Teeth. Contacted me to play one game, and then I played well, so I played with him a couple seasons. And then I started playing with my boys recently on Miracle Leaf, who started playing as well. So I would say maybe 4 seasons, maybe give or take 1. I've been playing here.
Yeah, man, it's really nice to have you back. I've made a lot of friends, Amado, Trav, Dan, a bunch of guys I never even met before. We're really close to now. I like playing with these guys and just seeing people that I used to look up to back in the days, like Mario, Chris Carter, Carlos Arroyo. We got that generation. We have our generation. They're in their 40s. We're in our 30s. And these young guys are in their 20s. So it's an amazing place to bring everyone together and really battle it out. And we're still friends at the end of the day. But once we come into this gym, everybody's trying to try their best and, just bring out the competition out of everybody. What are you expecting this season? I know you're on 2 teams. You're playing one with Nesquik in the Rec 30 and over, and you're also in Miracle Leaf. What do you see your teams accomplishing this year?
I mean, I think really teams have both a great shot of winning. We're 4-0 on one, 4-1 on the other. Bro, honestly, at this point with Miracle Leaf, I playoffs a couple years in a row. We lost in the championship, the division championship last season. So I believe it's championship or bust. We got enough. We added you. We added Eddie Bucks. We got Taj, Dan. We got a good supporting cast with Amado, Meeks, Aaron. So I think we should be able to go all the way, man. We do lack size, but I think we make up for that with heart.
All right, man. I really think we have a chance. What is the future looking like for Andre? Are you gonna I know you're a competitor. You're gonna try to play elite versus these guys. You're gonna stay in the rec. You're gonna form some other teams because I know 2 is pretty hard to do, and you ref. Are you gonna push it to 3? What like you're getting in shape, bro. I see.
Yeah, yeah.
I see the old Andre. He's back. Before you were a little passive. You were a little out of shape, but now I see the 20s, the 30 points coming back, and I feel like you're getting your groove back. What do you got coming for us?
I mean, I would love to play elite, bro. I played last season. It's fun, bro. I love playing against the top guys, measure your game. I would not go down to like a C league because I wouldn't feel comfortable playing like that. I like to play against people that are better than me. No disrespect to anybody that plays a C league. I hold a high standard for myself, but I would love to play elite next season. 3 teams is gonna be tough, man. I'm 34, getting a little bit up there, bro. Injuries have been hitting me, but yeah, if I were to play elite, I'll probably drop out of one of the teams. Not wreck though. I'm Miracle Leaf till death, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Good, man. It's good to see. It's good to have you back, my brother. And guys, that's our episode for today. Tune in. Check us out next week. We got another one coming.
Thank you, brother.
Peace.
Take care.